You feel it, don't you? The pull and the push, the deep primal craving for connection, followed by the sharp, bitter sting of disappointment. You extend a hand seeking warmth, and you are met with the cold edge of another's self-interest. You open yourself to another soul, only to find your vulnerabilities catalogued and later used as leverage. So you retreat. You pull back into the cold fortress of solitude. But the silence is its own kind of torment. The ache of absence, the cold seeps in. You are safe, yes, but you are also alone, and the gravitational pull begins again. This is the rhythm of your social life, a futile oscillation between the pain of proximity and the ache of absence. You have been taught to see this as a personal failure, a flaw in your character or theirs. This is a lie. You are not failing. You are simply a participant in a game whose rules you were never taught. You are a casualty of a fundamental, unchangeable law of human nature. To understand this law is to move from being a pawn to being a player. To master it is to become the board itself. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, a man who stared into the abyss of human nature without blinking, gave this law a name. He called it the Porcupine Dilemma. Imagine a group of porcupines on a cold winter's day. They are freezing. To survive, they must huddle together to share their collective body heat. But as they draw closer, they begin to prick and wound one another with their sharp quills. The pain becomes unbearable, and they are forced to disperse. But once apart, the biting cold returns, and they are driven to huddle together once more. They spend their entire existence caught in this cycle, shuffling back and forth, seeking a tolerable distance where they can feel the warmth without feeling the wounds. Does this sound familiar? This is the human condition. We are the porcupines. Our need for love, for recognition, for community. That is our need for warmth, our ego, our selfishness, our insecurities, our hidden agendas. These are our quills. Every person you have ever met, and every person you ever will meet, is a porcupine, including you. The mistake, the fatal error made by the masses, is to believe this dilemma can be solved. They search for the mythical soulmate with no quills. They try to file down their own quills in an act of self-mutilating people-pleasing. They believe that with enough effort, enough love, enough vulnerability, a perfect, painless union can be achieved. This is a fantasy, and it is the direct cause of your suffering. Betrayal is not an accident. It is an inevitability for those who get too close. Think of your life, the colleague in the office to whom you confided a weakness, only to have them use it to climb over you for a promotion. The lover to whom you revealed all your secrets, who then lost all respect for you because your mystery was gone. The needy friend you allowed to lean on you, who eventually drained you of all your energy and resented you for finally putting up a boundary. In each case, you were stabbed, and you were surprised. Why? You invited them in. You ignored their quills and your own. You got enmeshed. You mistook a temporary huddling for warmth as a permanent state of safety. You handed them the knife and then lamented when they used it. The weak porcupine blames the other for its quills. The strong porcupine simply acknowledges their existence and adjusts its position. This is not a call for paranoia. It is a call for precision. The goal is not to flee the herd and freeze to death in isolation. The goal is to find the perfect, powerful distance. A distance Schopenhauer called polite distance. This is the art of radiating warmth without offering vulnerability. It is the practice of being a pleasant, engaging, and even charming presence, while maintaining an untouchable inner core. You learn to stand just close enough to feel the heat of the fire, but far enough away that a stray spark cannot set you ablaze. In practice, this means you master surface-level interaction. You become an excellent listener. You ask thoughtful questions. You make others feel seen and heard. People will call you a great conversationalist, yet at the end of your talk, they will have learned almost nothing of substance about you. You offer them the courtesy of your attention, but not the keys to your fortress. Your opinions on trivial matters can be shared. Your deeper convictions, your vulnerabilities, your grand ambitions, your profound fears, these are reserved. They are not for public consumption. They are the source of your power, and you do not give your power away for free. You are a warm sun behind a sheet of impenetrable glass. They can feel your light, but they cannot touch your fire. But this distance is not static, it is dynamic. The true master of this game understands the power of the calculated retreat. When you feel another porcupine inching too close, when they start to test your boundaries, to demand more than you are willing to give, to try and pry their way into your inner world, you do not confront them, you do not argue, you do not create drama. Drama is for those who are emotionally invested. You are not, you simply retreat. You take one small, deliberate step back. Your replies to their messages become slightly less immediate. Your availability for social gatherings diminishes just for a time. You become a little more occupied, a little more focused on your own purpose. You do this without malice, without anger. You do it with a calm, quiet indifference of a celestial body adjusting its orbit. The effect is magnetic. You have not created a fight. You have created space. In that space, your value increases. Your absence sharpens their desire for your presence. You have silently reasserted your sovereignty, reminding them that your warmth is a privilege, not a right. You have taught them the length of your quills without ever having to use them. This is the ultimate freedom. Not the cold, lonely freedom of the hermit, but the sovereign freedom of the one who walks through the crowd untouched. The one who enjoys the benefits of society, the connections, the influence, the warmth, without paying the price of enmeshment and betrayal. Stop trying to solve the Porcupine Dilemma. Stop trying to find a world without quills. That world does not exist. Instead, accept the game for what it is. See the board. Understand the pieces. Learn the art of the perfect distance, the polite reserve, the calculated retreat. Master the space between, and you master the game. You become a source of warmth that no one can get close enough to burn. You are present, but untouchable, connected, but free. This is the path to social invulnerability.